Hey, y'all, I think Drake pissed off the Vill. This is not going well for Drake. You pissed the Vill off. How's it going, Yato Savage community and YouTube? It's your boy Jtomreactions, and we are here with another edition of Jtomreactions. Y'all, Drake pissed off the Vill. What are we gonna do? Before we get to that, for everybody in the back, yes, I am talking to you. Who are the people in the back, you ask? The people in the back are the people that haven't yet subscribed. Yes, I am talking to you, the person there that is thinking about subscribing but hasn't yet subscribed. What are you waiting for? It's easy. You just click the button on the bottom of the video to become a part of this wonderful community. Jack Tripper and Kalis Music Channel. I appreciate you for subscribing. I don't know if it's Kalis or Callus, but you subscribed. I appreciate the subscription. Let's fucking go. Let's go, y'all. Thank you for becoming a part of this wonderful community. Now, all you guys again got to do to become a part of this wonderful community is to hit that subscription button. That's all you got to do. Do what it's telling you to do on the screen, and you will become a part of this wonderful community. Also, go ahead and hit that like button so more people like yourselves could find the video. Also, go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what you think of this video. Let me know if you agree with the Vill. Let me know. Also, go ahead and hit that noti bell wherever the fuck it is. Set it to all so YouTube can let you know whenever I drop another video. Now, Drake, Drakarian, Drakarius, Lobry, the Lobracity. You made the Vill pissed off. Let's find out what you did. Now, the Vill. Go ahead. Let me hear what you got to say. The Vill, JV from the Vill, ya tu sabes, you already know. Let's go.
A lot of people need to understand that people, hardworking people, regular people like you and me, we have to
Go ahead and follow the Vill. It's just an easy press to subscribe. Also, go ahead and like the video as well. It's an easy button press. All you got to do is click the mouse. Boom, you're subscribed. Or click your finger, do that on the subscribe button. All right? All right, finger the subscribe button.
wake up and go to work. We have to do our 40 hours, 80 hours, whatever it is, to make money to pay our rent, to make money to pay our car. And whenever we have enough money left over, we'll go ahead and buy something that we want to buy to treat ourselves. And sometimes that's buying concert tickets. Sometimes we want to enjoy music with the other people that share the same taste as us, same interest as us, and we'll listen to the same art.
You know what, man? You have a point. It is a hard process to get off days, whether it's from school, whether it's from work, whether it's from your family. You just want to go and enjoy music. You get those days off. You go and you set up a hotel. You go and you get a rental car. You go and try to find a way to get to that hotel and find a way to get to that concert, whether it's in your city or in another city or in another country. You buy those tickets. You save up for months. And what happens? The person decides to cancel. You still have those tickets. You end up going over there. You end up having your vacation. Hey, thank you for that vacation, right? Thank you. We set it up. But now we have to set up extra days. Now you're making us having to spend more money on a hotel for more days. The money that I was gonna spend on souvenirs, now I have to spend it on more hotel days, more days with the rental car. Now I have to call my job and be like, "Yo, hey, I'm not gonna be able to come into work because of I'm still over here in Europe. Can you find somebody to do this? Nah, you see, I can't do that because he's on vacation. He decided to go on vacation when you're supposed to be back. I need you back at work or you're fired. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go and get fired? Or are you gonna go and you see these are the things that we as civilians have to do. All because you decided or you couldn't figure out a way with all the money that you have, couldn't find a way to get to the concert. Now us, the civilians, have to maneuver ourselves around your schedule. I can see why the Vill's pissed off. I'm pissed off. And I'm not even a Drake fan. I would be pissed off. Let's continue.
Artists that we listen to at a concert to enjoy it all together. The problem is that artist doesn't care about our time and efforts. They don't care about how it took us to get here, how much hours that we had to work just to get here, how I had to argue with somebody at work to get this day off because we both wanted it at the same time. And I
Yep.
wanted it because I wanted to make it to the show. And then the unfortunate part is this person goes and cancels or they reschedule or whatever they decide to do in the near future, because that's what ended up happening with Drake again. Drake officially cancels, postponed.
Now you see, I wasn't gonna do this topic, and I was sitting here on a slow ass day. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking do it. If you guys could tell, I am trying to stray away from doing this Drake content, you know. But he just turns around and just makes it harder for everybody. He turns around and just like I want to do something else. There are many other topics here that we can cover. But it's shit like this. It just makes it hard to come up with content because this motherfucker over here is making it easy for me. He's making it easy for me. I'm over here and I'm like, yo, what do I do? There's a lot of music I could cover, but he's making it so easy for me to cover this shit. Yo, if you're tired of people making stuff up. Like you say, we are making stuff up. We're making up narratives. Everybody is saying that we are making up narratives. These narratives are being made up, but you are making these narratives. You are walking into this shit. You are the one creating stuff, and your fans are starting to turn around and see what the fuck you're doing. Everybody is seeing it. Not just me, not just the Vill, not just Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth saw the shit. Not just Fantastic Hip Hop. Your number one, your number one lover. I'm just playing. Now he's your number one hater. You make it easy for us to do this shit. I don't enjoy it. I don't. If I cannot talk about you for one day, I would love that shit. And that is why I did the content that I did yesterday. I love Coast Contra. I love, you know, talking about their music. I love being able to do reggaeton. I'll do reggaeton music if I don't have to talk to about you. I'll go, but you're making it so easy for me. You cancel all of your you postponed your Australia and New Zealand tour days, right? But now you're canceling them. Period. You're making it so easy for me to come up and talk about you, just like everybody else is talking about you. Let's continue. I'm not hating. I'm talking about the news, but you're making it easy for me to talk about the news. If you can stay out of the news for a couple of days, that would be so much easier for everybody else. We can actually talk about the amazing things that are happening in hip hop. We can actually talk about these albums that are dropping, like Tyler the Creator. We can talk about other things. Coast Contra is about to come up with their new album, but we're not talking about it. Why? Because we're talking about your stupid shenanigans that you're doing. Is this how you stay relevant? Is this how you're going to stay relevant? We talk negative about you? Is that what you want? Let's continue.
Australia and New Zealand tour date. He had set that date up, and when it was time to perform in Australia or Sydney, whatever it was, he decided to cancel. He said that he was going to reschedule, but it's later confirmed that he's not going altogether. 5 months after
He's not going to do it anymore. Like I said earlier, he's not going to do these dates anymore. And the same thing is going to happen in Birmingham. Just watch. Keep watching. He's going out sad. I don't like seeing people go out like this. I don't. But he's doing it to himself.
Drake cut short his Australia and New Zealand, the remaining dates have officially been canceled. He said that he was going to try to go back, and it looks like that's not the case. And that's the most disappointing thing to ever see, bro, is when you are trying to pay money, your hardworking money, to go and see somebody that you enjoy listening to, and they are just going to cancel on you because they don't think that your time is important enough for them, even though you're the reason why they're relevant today. I mean, you're paying money to go see them live, and they do not want to mess with you. Now, I don't know why Drake doesn't want to go to Australia. Maybe it's because he's offering too much shit.
Let me tell you why he doesn't want to go to Australia. Because he doesn't give a shit. The only reason he went to Australia in the first place, because this Australia tour came out of nowhere. The only reason he went to Australia was because of the Super Bowl. And he wanted to be relevant. He wanted all the attention to be where he was. He thought he could take the attention away from Kendrick Lamar and what he was doing, but he wasn't able to. So now that didn't work, he said, you know what? Let me go somewhere else. So he ended up postponing his Australia tour and his New Zealand tour, and he decided to go to a WWE match. So we need to pay attention to this kind of things, right? Because this isn't like it's happening and it's unfortunate. Like I feel sorry for Drake fans. I do. I do feel sorry for Drake fans that you guys have to deal with this type of things, right? You guys have to worry, especially the Drake fans over there in London, hey, or Birmingham, where you know, sorry that you guys have to go through that. All the Drake fans over there in New Zealand, all the Drake fans over there in Australia, hey, I apologize that you guys have to go through that. You know, he's not taking any accountability for it, and he's not going to. And the only thing that we can do is sit here and talk about it. He does this. He does this to himself.
Maybe it's because he's telling people, promising them cars and weddings. And I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't want to keep those promises. Maybe he just doesn't want to make more promises. But to be honest with you, bro,
I'm sorry I keep cutting you off, Vill. I promise we're gonna finish this video. Okay. I just have so many theories that I haven't talked about. I have a lot of theories. One of those theories is that Drake is gonna retire here pretty soon. And the way that he's going out, it's either making it easier for him just to retire for everybody to hate him, or he just I don't know. Or he's just, you know, trying to sprinkle in whatever a big fu to Kendrick, and then he's gonna go out and ride into the sunset. Is I don't know what he's doing, but it my theory is that he's trying to retire. Hey y'all, I apologize. I had to come over here to my truck because it is fucking hot outside. So let's continue. 201. All right. My fucking camera overheated, and I ended up having to come over here to my truck to basically cool it down. So let's continue.
For someone like Drake, a lot of people, even his fans, say that he's still popular, saying that he has a lot of fans, saying that he could still hold a show, but he doesn't want to do the show. He doesn't want to be there. Why does he keep canceling and why does he keep rescheduling? However, in February 26th, it was announced that the remaining dates have been postponed due to scheduling conflict. Now, this is a pattern because now
By the way, like, comment, subscribe to the Vill. Okay, like, comment, subscribe to me as well. Just go ahead and just do that. All right, let's continue.
again, moving forward in the future, it looks like there's another scheduling conflict that Drake is having. It looks like whenever there's a conflict of some sorts, he has to blame it on the schedule. Drake
Mm.
returned to the stage earlier this month as part of some special shows for You UK tour, along Party Next Door in support of their collaborative album, whatever. The trek began with series of dates in England, which will be followed by additional shows throughout Europe until the end of September. A planned performance in Manchester on Monday, which was July 28th yesterday, was postponed this week.
So I guess his plan again, like I was trying to say a couple of weeks ago or a couple months ago, why is it that he tried to have shows there at the same time that Kendrick was there? He was trying to shit on the shows. I got a lot of hate for it. That's why I keep bringing it up. I got a lot of hate for it, for supposedly being too negative, and basically I was just trying to figure out why is it that he's going over there to Birmingham, and it's he's trying to take away some of the sales, or trying to take away some of the um, fans away from Kendrick and his shows without realizing that he is basically too late. He's trying to show, hey, I still have fans after Kendrick went over there and shitted on his name all over wherever he's going. So he's just trying to follow suit. He's trying to show, hey, I still have my support. I still have my friends, right? So let's continue.
With an unseen ferry schedule, necessitating the gigs move to August 5th. So they moved one date from July to August 5th. But here's the problem. This is another thing. This is a pattern that he does. He tries to postpone. And even if you were to postpone and go on another day, the real problem lies within this. Now you can see here it's the same thing. The event organizer has been in touch and has asked us to pass the following information. Due to unforeseen ferry schedule and travel logistics, tomorrow's performance in Manchester, July 28th, has been rescheduled. The good news is that Drake will now perform in Manchester on Tuesday, August 5th. We'll see if he doesn't cancel that one, because from what we know from the Anita Max Win tour, he'll most likely just cancel the whole tour altogether. And it's said to be an unforgettable night. Yeah, because no one's going to ever forget the fact that he canceled the tour when they were supposed to go to the show. All tickets remain valid for the new date until they have to get their money back. We can't wait to see you there.
He's going down bad. Everybody that's been covering this has been saying for the past couple of months, for almost a year, Drake is going down bad. Every time we say it, he does something worse and worse. This is one of those things. He's going down bad. As I keep saying it, he's gonna say, "Hold my spritzer." He's gonna do something even worse. This is one of those things where I'm just like, what is he gonna do next? What idiotic thing is he gonna do next? And I'm sitting here and I'm like, okay, this is hip hop news. My channel is number one, hip hop news, and number two, reactions. This is what we do here. And whenever music reactions are slow, I cover hip hop news. And unfortunately, this is what it is. So What else is he going to do? I'm here on the edge of my seat and I'm waiting. What else is he going to do? What other idiotic things am I going to have to cover now? Let's continue.
There, bro, we're never going to see you there. And the problem is that they're never going to see Drake there. This is the second time or third time this happened this year, bro. And it's going to be a pattern that we're going to see for the rest of the shows. I don't think that he's going to be able to do this tour the way that he wants to. The problem is that I don't even think that Drake wants to do these tours. At least that's the impression that I'm getting from all of this. Anybody who bought a ticket eventually is going to get this message from Drake. Event canceled. Drake, Anita Max Win Tour. Live Nation Australia regrets to inform you that the previously postponed Drake show in Australia and New Zealand have now been officially canceled. Moving forward now, that might be the outcome.
A lot of channels have been covering what Drake fans have been saying. They are pissed. The ones going to the show, they're pissed. Some of them are saying they're not going. They're not going to go to the next one. Because they had to call, again, they had to call off of work. They had to get those days off. And they had to somehow find a way to go to this tour. Find a way to go to this concert. And now they're going to have to find another day to go? Come on, bro.
For this new tour that he's doing with Party Next Door in the UK. Someone had posted Drake canceling due to travel logistics when the man was just there. That's how you know that's bullshit excuse. The day before, the man just said, F y'all. And that's true because he was spotted there. It says here that Drake was spotted revisiting the Ivy in Manchester for a meal last week before he left fans disappointed over canceling his Monday night show at the Co-op Live due to traveling logistics. The third sellout gig was instead moved to a new date on August 5th, the day after he already planned performance the day before at the same venue. So how is it traveling logistics when you were literally seen there last week? You have no problem. You just showed off your jet. You just showed off Air Drake. You have the biggest jet next to the president, but you have traveling logistics.
When I first got my plane, I was in this hangar. It's like probably one of the craziest moments of my life. I actually didn't believe it until AJ told me, I'm gonna get you the biggest jet in the game out of anybody. Like, it'd be like you and the president, that's it.
I think someone from Spirit Airlines could get to Manchester before Drake can. And that's the saddest part, is because he pays a private jet to take him there. And I think someone riding coach or someone riding first class, whatever, a regular civilian could make it there before he can. I've never been on a plane, by the way. And this is the pattern that we're seeing. At first, he's going to postpone. He's going to reschedule like he did in Australia and New Zealand. But moving forward, he's going to end up canceling. That's what ends up happening. He does not give a damn about the fans that still support him, which is very sad because Drake needs all the support that he could get at this point because there's a lot of people.
How can you keep fans engaged with you and your shenanigans if you keep doing these shenanigans? If you keep canceling on them and you keep doing this stupid shit? How can you keep fans if you keep doing this shit? Answer me that. Riddle me this. Riddle me that. I just want to know. How can you keep fans engaged if you keep doing this shit?
People that don't like Drake up until this point, but you're going to do your own fans dirty, bro. Whatever fans that you got left, you're going to treat them like shit. You're going to make them spend their hard-working money just so that way you could cancel and reschedule on them whenever you want, bro. That is so messed up because there are so many people that work 40 hours a week, 80 hours a week, go to work every day, pay their rent, pay their phones, pay their car, do everything, buy groceries, pay their light, pay their water from their own pocket, bro. And then they have the little money left over, a little money left over. And what do they want to do? They want to go and experience a show with other people that enjoy the same music. But what do? You reschedule on them as if they could just get another day off. Like it's not going to be a bitch to replace another day off with your boss or whatever you work at. And then you cancel. So now I've gotten the rescheduled date. Imagine going to work and asking your boss if you could reschedule because the concert rescheduled. And then he's going to be like, oh, you know how difficult that is, especially when you have to work around a tight schedule. And then you finally get the rescheduled.
The Vill is talking from a perspective of someone like you and me. Someone that works a 7 to 5 job, a 9 to 5 job, whose boss is a fucking asshole, and we have to do this. We have to find a way to fucking go and show up. We have to find a way to get out of work because like we work hard. If we're over here working, how the fuck are we gonna go to the concert? We have to find a way to go. I'm telling you, like, he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand the struggle. So of course he's gonna cancel. He doesn't give a fuck. He never had to work a 9 to 5 job. He never had to find a way to take off to go because he always had a silver spoon in his mouth. And silver spoon, what I mean by silver spoon is he was acting as a child. He always found a way and was always taken care of as far as having a plate of food. He never had to work super, super hard in his life. I know that making music isn't like it's an everyday thing, but it's nothing like having to show up at your job at fucking sometimes 5:30 in the morning and staying until fucking 8:30 at night. Sometimes, hey, that's my personal experience. I work in a fucking labor intrusive job where sometimes I go to the customer site and I have to be there at fucking 5:30 in the morning. Sometimes you would have to go at fucking midnight. And if you're trying to figure out what to do with and you're trying to figure out how to fix that vehicle, it's gonna be you're gonna be there, and if it's one of those bitches that you're trying to figure out and it's hard to figure out what it is with that vehicle, you're gonna be there until fucking 8:30 at night. And that's happened to me. Sometimes I would be there from 6 o'clock in the morning to midnight. There was a point where I had 3 jobs and I fucking had to work, and I was going to school at the same time. So yeah, I know the struggle. But someone like Drake that has only worked in the entertainment industry, they don't know that struggle. The struggle of living paycheck to paycheck and having to come up with a way to pay your fucking bills, or having to work 3 jobs just to be able to pay your bills. So yeah, I fully understand what the Vill is saying, and it's he's talking from a perspective of the working man or woman, where you have to find a way to get that day off just to be able to enjoy yourself. So for someone to cancel the concert, and for those people not to want to buy new tickets, that's totally understandable. Let's go.
Date just for them to tell you that the concert is officially canceled. Like, bro, what the actual? I was supposed to go to the show and you rescheduled, and I got the new rescheduled date because you said you're going to be here, and then you canceled on me. bro. And if I'm not a Drake fan, right, I would never pay to go to a Drake show, right? But if I was, bro, I would fucking stop being a fan that fucking.
I would be livid. I would be livid. How is it? And I'm going to say this. How is it that Kendrick, yes, I'm going to say Kendrick. How is it that Kendrick has been doing this since damn near May? Hold on, let me find out. Let me find out what day the fucking GNX tour started. GNX tour. GNX started in April. GNX started in April. How is it that he's been doing this since fucking April? April 19th. How is it that he's been doing this shit since April? He hasn't missed one fucking day. Answer me that. Rain and all. Motherfucker was there performing in the rain. The fans were engaged. You have no excuse. You have no excuse. Zero excuses not to go. Since April. I'm just saying. And from the looks of it, that big ass set that he has to carry around, pause. The set that he has to take, the screens, the stage. He has to take all that all around the fucking world. He hasn't missed one fucking day. I would be livid.
Fucking day. I am not trying to bust my ass working out here in the heat to come out here, buy tickets for someone who does not give a fuck about me. Kendrick Lamar has been on tour and hasn't canceled one time. He's been in multiple states, multiple countries, and he has not canceled one time. Do you understand how crazy that is? Do you understand? Like that, just to put it in perspective. I hate to bring up Kendrick Lamar, right? But just to put it in perspective. So everybody is only making this a big deal because you are rescheduling on Manchester. How long until then is when you're going to decide to just cancel this altogether? Now, maybe you will show up, maybe you won't. But the fact is that how many people asked for July 28th off, and now they have to worry about getting August 5th off? Bro, you know that most people who work a regular job have to wait a month in advance to get another day off, and you want them to get off on July 28th and try to get August 5th off again, a week apart from each other? No way, bro. But for a majority of people, bro, it's hard to get one day off and then a whole other week off within like a few days.
This is a W video. And I put the applause because he's stating things that are true. He's stating valid points. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Of each other. No, there's no way that shit's gonna happen. And people like this, people like Drake, so beyond a regular person. They don't even think like a regular person anymore. Drake may pull up in a fucking ice van. He may want to dress like a worker for his live stream. He may want to look like a regular person when he does music videos, like he has a regular job, but he's never worked a regular job. He's never had to deal with a schedule. He's never had to deal with a working schedule ever. And this is the shit that pisses me off because he thinks the world revolves around him. Like we don't gotta fucking work tomorrow and do our other shit to even afford these fucking tickets. You know what I mean? And I'm not even gonna go. I'm not even a Drake fan, bro. But it's just being a fan of music.
How many of those people do you think are paid? How is it that you have aerial footage of this shit? Aerial footage. How convenient that you have aerial footage of people coming to your van. Like, if you didn't know that that was going to happen.
Music and concerts in general, just to know that someone is willing to do this and not give a fuck is insane. When a basketball player gets hurt and they can't play a game, that shit hurts them sometimes because they know that all these people work hard for the tickets to go and see them play. And if they can't play, it fucks with them because they know that this might be their only opportunity to see them. Tickets are expensive. And, you know, sometimes we just can't afford to go all the time. And sometimes we can't get the days off that we want, especially weeks between each other. If you want to reschedule that early, at least be convenient for your fucking fans. But yeah, bro, this shit is crazy. And I wouldn't doubt that this tour, Triple S for UK, or some special shows for UK, whatever it is, I wouldn't be surprised if this show ended up getting canceled just like the Anita Max Win tour. If it doesn't, I'd be very surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of people that are already dissatisfied with what happened with this show and the other shows that are to come. If he's going to do this for one time, he's going to do it for.
There are a lot of people that are dissatisfied. I could just tell you that right now. Right meow. There are a lot of people that are dissatisfied right now.
Another time. How are you going to reschedule, bro? You were just there last week. You were getting chased by Pinocchio and shit, and now you can't go, bro. Maybe Pinocchio got him. Either or, Kendrick Lamar has been on.
Kendrick Lamar got him.
Tour, bro, and I don't think he's canceled one single show, bro, this whole time. He's been adding dates. That's crazy. What's funny is that Kendrick added Australia shows that Drake had canceled. I wouldn't be surprised if people from that Australia show that were supposed to go see Drake are going to cancel their tickets and go see Kendrick Lamar when he goes to Australia. But either way, Manchester, London, he's just using y'all. London, he ran to London when he needed a check balance. That shit was funny, but I think that is true. Y'all are getting ripped off. You don't appreciate the hardworking people over there in London or anywhere to be.
Hey, man. Keep it a legend. Keep it a legend. So, what do I think about this? I think that Drake has a lot of work to do if he wants to keep his career. I think that he's on a downward slope and people aren't fucking with him anymore. He thinks that the industry is suppressing him, but he's not. He's not getting suppressed. He's doing this to himself. Think about it. If he didn't sue UMG, UMG would still be promoting his shit. We wouldn't be in the predicament that we're in. Because to be honest with you, UMG wasn't going to drop him even though those allegations were out there. The allegations from the battle. UMG still has him on their roster. UMG was still going to be promoting him. Now, if he would have waited to drop, it would have been a lot better for him. But he continued to put himself in these situations, and it just got him to this point now where he feels like, number one, he's being suppressed. Number two, fans aren't fucking with him. And number three, he got to a point now where he's gotten himself into this big ass predicament where he's suing his job. He's suing, he's basically suing for a battle that he got himself into. Those are my thoughts. Is there a way out? Sure. Number one, drop the lawsuit. You're not going to because of your ego. Number two, go away for a little bit. That's all you could do. Make the people miss you. But again, do I think that's going to happen? I don't. Now, all you got to do is continue touring and your fans will come. If you keep doing this thing that you're doing now where you pretty much give your fans blue balls, that's pretty much what it is. That's pretty much what it is. You're giving your fans blue balls. This has been your boy Jtomreactions. If you guys want to become a part of the Yatu Sabes community, all you guys got to do is subscribe. That's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the video. It's been your boy Jtomreactions. I'm out this bitch. Yatu Sabes. You guys already know. You guys know already. Let's fucking go.